Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our inaugural training this year. If you can hear me, please drop yes in the chat box. If you can hear me, drop yes in the chat box. Thank you. Wow. Olawipo, Adeyemi, Martins. Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming. So we have, let me see. Okay, we have 9 people in the room. We are already, it's already 8 minutes past 7. So let me see if I can show my face. Okay. Don't mind my dirty face. It's been a hectic day today. In fact, I just came home like 10 minutes to 7. That's about 20 minutes ago. I've been on the road since morning. I went to check some property, from there to Capstone, from Capstone. We went to Itunu, from Itunu, you know. I was thinking I would be home by 4, but I got some like 20 minutes ago. So, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting time, I'm going to share my screen so that we get started. I'm not a theory person, so I don't have any slide to start showing you. I'm going straight to Facebook and we'll get started practically. So my name is Hassan Ismail. For those of us that are seeing me for the first time, I'm a real estate consultant like you, and there are a lot of things I know and I wish to share, but time has always been an issue for me, time. So, but by the grace of God, this year, we are going to have some time together. So the purpose of this training is to help you become a better realtor. So it's not just about come, talk, and go. I know that at the end of this training series, maybe in the next 1 month, some of us will be able to close amazing deals, because these are what I've been doing and have been helping me. So I believe if you also practice it, you should also get results, because they say success is duplicable. You can duplicate a process and it will also work for you. So the training is not just about come, get information, go sleep and forget about it. No. Is for you to use it to achieve your goals this year. So as a starter, I would like to ask us to drop our financial goal for the year. How much do you want to make? Not how much sales. How much do you want to make in commission this year? Let's put it in the chat box so that that will be like the starting point. I want to be motivated. I want to see something interesting. How much do you want to make this year in commission? Okay, I see 20 million. 20 million. Two people already said 20 million. Okay. Mr. Gbemileke, 22 million. Gertrude, 20 million. Martins, 20. Oluwaseun Olawepo, 50 million. 50 million. This is interesting. So I want to let you know that whatever figure you put there is very, very possible. It's very, very possible. 50 million, 20 million, 22 million is very, very possible. And today, I'm going to start by giving you an idea of how to achieve it. One of the most difficult things for realtors is getting clients, how to get clients that will be attracted in your property. So by the grace of God, I've been able to master that. I know how to get people. My problem now is how to even follow up and keep in touch with all of them, because they are just too much. They are just too much. So you have to do your business in such a way that you don't depend on one person. Every day is one person you are calling, you are talking to, and when the person tells you, I'll get back to you, you start having heartbreak, or you start petting them, please come and buy, the price will go up. You know, you don't need to be begging anybody to buy anything from you because you have plenty of them. So this evening, I'm going to open up Facebook and I'll show you how to get them. So before I do that, let me show you my latest adverts. Let me show you. Okay, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Okay, so I just started sharing my screen. If you can see my screen, type yes. If you can see my screen, type yes so that we can proceed. Okay, thank you, Martins. So for information purpose, this WhatsApp, this Zoom meeting was, the invitation was sent to about 850 people. The Empro group has Empro 1, 2, 3, 4. Empro 1, 2, 3 are filled with 257 people, while Empro 4 is like 100 people. So about 850 people got the invitation and 54 people registered. And now in the room, we have 12 people, including me. So don't be surprised that the number is small. That's life for you. When things are free, people don't take it for granted. This same training that, especially this Facebook, I have people who have paid me 300,000 naira one-on-one, and I'll say it anyway. There are people who have paid me. Last week, somebody was begging me to pay 250,000. I told him it's 500,000 that I'm going to take to show him what you are about to learn. One-on-one. He was begging me. I said, guy, you don't have 500K, please. Let's just forget about it. So people take free things for granted, but I just hope you will not be among those kind of people, because this information you are getting, people are willing to pay 300, 400, 500K for it. But I tell them I don't have the time anymore. You get. So let me show you an advert I did recently and show you the number of leads I got. Let me go to Facebook. I'll open one of my pages. That's the page on which I ran the ad. And I'm sure some people in this class would have seen that particular ad. There's an ad I'm running currently on this page. Hassan Ismail, the realtor. This is a business page. So let me go to leads. Let me go to the lead center. So I click on lead center and it will show me the number of leads that I got from the adverts. Okay. So I'm going to change the date. Let me just select, okay, let me select yesterday so that you see the number of leads I got yesterday. So yesterday, I got a total of 39 leads. Look at it here at the bottom left. Total leads. Let me see if I can increase the zoom. Okay, I just increased the zoom. So yesterday, I got a total of 39 leads. Now let's see for the week. Let me see for the past 1 week. Look at it. I've gotten what? About 165 leads. Let's say for like 2 weeks. For the past 14 days, I've gotten a total of 235 leads. So getting leads is not a problem, but you know, following them up is my own issue. I don't have a problem with leads. The problem is just to sit down and talk to them. So without wasting time, let me show you how I did this. So I'm going to facebook.com/ads manager, facebook.com/ads manager. I'm copying this link and I'll paste it in the chat box so that you don't have to. So ladies and gentlemen, what we're about to do, this particular training works best when you are using a laptop. This particular ads manager, this link I visited works best if you are using what? A laptop. But if you are on a desktop, on your mobile phone, what you can do is you can change the view. You can change the view of your phone, I think at the top right-hand corner. If you check your Google Chrome browser on your phone, there's 3 dots at the top right-hand corner. You can go there and select desktop mode, desktop view. So I think when you change it to desktop view, you should be able to access what? This ads manager. Now, when you come to this place, what you are going to do is simple. You are going to click on what? Create. You are going to click on what? Create. Now, when you click on create, Facebook will tell you to choose a campaign objective. A campaign objective, every advert on Facebook is seen as a campaign. A campaign is like the message, the advert. What do you want to tell these people? And what do you want to achieve with this advert? So Facebook has categorized the objective into 3. There is awareness, there is consideration, there is conversion. Ladies and gentlemen, I have tried all the types of adverts under all these categories. And from after spending about, let's say, $30,000 on adverts in the past 10 years on Facebook, personal money, not the one I did for people. After spending about $30,000 on adverts, I now realize that lead generation is the killer when it comes to selling real estate or any business that want to have a customer base of prospects. You have to be collecting leads. If you are not collecting leads, you are losing money because the adverts you are running on Facebook is not for, you can't mandate people to buy. If they look at it and scroll away, then there's nothing for you. Now, the kind of advert you want to create, let me show you how it looks like on Facebook. Let me open Facebook here. Let me open Facebook. Now, a lot of Facebook has about, I think 3 billion users now. And out of these 3 billion users, a lot of people don't know that Facebook is making massive money with the application. And this money comes from people like us that are running paid adverts. So let me show you. Let me show you how the adverts will appear. This is my page. So when you go to Facebook and you are scrolling, whenever you see something like this, sponsored, look at this sponsored. It means this page is not a page that you like, but they have paid Facebook to display this advert to you. This one, what they are doing is they are trying to make you install an app, this game app. That's what they are trying to do. So if you keep scrolling, you will see so many sponsored. So whenever you see sponsored, it means, okay, see this one, Naija property lawyer. Here is how over 40, I bought this course. Remind me, and I bought this course. I bought this course. I've read what this lady is talking about. So anywhere you see sponsored, it means that those people paid money for that advert to be shown to you. Now you can see, I have scrolled past 2 adverts and I did not click. See this guy too, sponsored, Frank Ken, how to build a big following, even if nobody ever heard of you. Can you see? So these are adverts. If you click this learn more, Facebook have collected their money for clicking this or for doing anything on this page. In fact, for showing me this in Facebook has collected money. So anytime you run an advert from here, you are going to be targeting even people who don't know you. 100,000, 200,000, or even 1 million people. We have the opportunity to see the message you are going to pass across. So let me run through some of the categories. Now, brand awareness means you have a business, you just want people to know about you. You just launched a company, maybe who bricks property or Einstein development. So you just want people to know you. So you can just run an advert, put a flyer about your company, and people will start getting to know these people are into real estate. Now, reach is what? Now you have an office. You want people in that area to know that Einstein Development have opened an office in HFP, for instance. Now, if you run a reach campaign, Facebook will target people like 5-kilometer radius in that axis, and they will keep showing your office address to them. If you need property, this. Now, under consideration, we have traffic, engagement, app. Now, traffic means you wrote an article on your blog or on your website. You now want a lot of people to visit that article. You come here, you put that link for that article or that your blog, and you now say 5 reasons why people lose money in real estate. Here are the top 5 reasons. Number 1, to read more, click this link on our blog. So this is what? Traffic. You are sending people away from Facebook to your blog, to your website, or even to YouTube. You can put your YouTube link and people will click and go and watch the video. Now, engagement means you have made a post on your business page. When I say business page, it's not your ordinary Facebook account. That's a page where people can like. Any page people can like, not add as friend. Any page people can like is called a business page. So on a business page, you just posted the full article, 5 reasons why it's bad to buy land in Ibejuleki. Now you wrote the full article, but after 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, only 1 person has liked the article. Now you want a lot of people to go to your page and view that article, make comments, so you now come to engagement. Engagement means you need likes, comments, and shares for that article. So more people will see that article with an engagement ad. App install, you are a developer. You just created an app that can automatically allocate plot of land to people who have bought land, for instance. Now you want people to install that app on their phone, or you have an app like maybe Naija Property Center or stuff. You can come here, or GG. You will notice sometimes GG will advertise that, okay, click here to install. So this is how they get you targeted, using what? App install, video views. You just went to the site, good day investors, do you know that the gemstone is now selling for this, blah, 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 blah. Now you want a lot of people to see that video. You can post it on your business page, come here and do what? A video view campaign. so that a lot of people, now don't be surprised, all those Emanuela comedy, all those comedy skits that you see 1 million views. It's not free, ladies and gentlemen. They come here and do a video view campaign, pay a lot of money, maybe 100,000 per day, and people get to see those videos and you say they are viral. It's not viral. Most of them are not viral. It's money. It's money that is making those videos appear everywhere. Now, lead generation means this time around, after seeing that your property or that your article, when they click learn more or sign up, a form will pop up on Facebook for you to collect their words, name, email, phone number, date of birth, location, city, gender. But the longer information you collect for these people, the more likely you are going to lose them. So try and keep the information you collect as short as possible. Me, I normally collect just the name, email, and phone number. If you know you are not going to be sending them email, in fact, Nigerians don't read emails. Only very few people, like 90% don't open their emails. So if you know you are not going to be sending them email, just collect the name, phone number, and you are good. Now, messages mean if they click your adverts, they can chat you up on Facebook Messenger or chat you up on WhatsApp. So these are what the different types of work, consideration, objective. Now, if you come to conversion, this conversion is normally done by e-commerce websites, mostly e-commerce websites. So there's conversion, catalog sales, store traffic. Now, what conversion means is they will try to force the ad on anybody who sees it until it converts. For instance, if you go to Jumia and you start looking for, let's say, Samsung phone or Samsung Galaxy phone, and you spend a minute looking at that phone, different type of cell phone from different seller, immediately you leave that page and you go to Google, you'll see that phone following you. Go to Nairaland, it follows you. Go to Instagram, the phone. Anywhere you go, it follows you. That's what a retargeting ad using what? Conversion. It keeps following you. The way they do it is, at the point of running the advert, Facebook will give the advertiser, that's you, the owner of the Jumia website or Gigi or Konga, they will give you something called pixel. Pixels are codes you install at the back end of your website, and they act as what? Monitoring spirits. They can track your activity on that website. Not just Jumia, or you can even do a conversion ad for your website. You can tell Facebook that anybody that visits my website, e.g. istone.ng, show them this type of advert. That was some time. Like recently, I was doing something on Qatar Airways website, Qatar, and like 1 hour later, I started seeing Qatar Airways adverts on my Facebook. They are telling me that they can fly from Abuja and Port Harcourt because they have understood that I'm in Lagos. Using what? All this pixel, and it's a little bit advanced, but it's something you should not worry about. But see, what we are doing today is what? Lead generation. So we click on lead generation, it pops up and it gives you your campaign name. So let's click on the campaign name and we put something there. Now the campaign name is usually the name of the property you want to promote or something that motivates you. Let me give you an instance. Let's say I want to promote the gemstone. I can write gemstone estate. Now see, whatever you are doing at this back end, nobody is seeing it. You can write anything you like. Nobody sees what you are doing at this back end. It's for your own personal use. Now, I said you can use the name of the estate or something that motivates you. So if I don't want to use the name of the estate, I'll say, oh, what incentive am I looking to win from gemstone? So from iStone. So iStone is giving out, let's say, a Lexus RX 350. If you make a sale of, let's say, 200 million, so I'll put here RX 350 from ice cream. So the campaign name can be whatever you like. Now, this is a goal I set for myself, that this car, I want to win it from this company, and this is the reason I'm running this campaign. So you put it there so that by the time you get leads, the way you even talk to them, they will know that, this guy is serious. This guy really needs to make this sale, because you put a goal that motivates you. If you don't want this, you can put the name of the property. So let me use the name of the property. Now, the next thing is what? You click on continue, and this page will open up where you are going to do some settings. Look at it. We've already gotten the name. The next one is the ad set. Then the last one is what? The ad on the left-hand side. See my cursor? The first thing is the campaign. Next one is the ad sets. The last is what? The ad that those people are going to see. So let me scroll down and click on next. We are not touching anything here. I click on next. Now, Facebook is asking me, what is the name of the ad set? Now, an ad set is an advert inside advert. Let's say Jameson has like 5 videos. You can run an advert or different ad set for each of those videos. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't have time for that. I don't do more than 1 advert per estate. Look at the video that is good, use the video and use it for adverts. So you don't need to put different ad sets under an ad. Forget about this. I'm not even changing this. Leave it the way it is. So what's the lead method? How do you want to connect with people? Do you want instant form, automated chat, or do you want them to call you? Ladies and gentlemen, leave it in instant form. Automated chat is a little bit complex. Call is, they will not call you, and you will miss the opportunity of collecting their contacts. If you select call, it means they can tap a button on your advert and you take them to your phone number for them to call. The only thing they will do, those that are serious, they will dial it. Once the true caller show your name, they will save it. That's all. So if they don't remember the name they save you with when they are ready to buy that land, you've lost. So I prefer what? Instant form, so that I can collect their name, email, and phone number and reach them repeatedly, even for different estates. Maybe Gemstone just launched Gemstone 2. I can tell them, hello, we just launched another estate. So you can keep remarketing a particular lead for as long as possible. So you are not wasting money. The more adverts you do, the more leads you generate, the longer your database. It will come to a time when a company is launching a property, you don't need to be running up and down. Just send an email, bam. Do you know that we are launching so property on the 26th of this? If you're interested in seeing this property, the good news is it's selling for 12 million, but if you come for the day of the launch, you will get it for 10 million naira. If you're interested, oh yeah, let me know. You get. So imagine you have leads of 5,000, for instance. There's no way you will send an email broadcast to 5,000 people. You won't get like 50 people that will say they're interested. Out of the 50, even if 5 come, those are the very serious people. You will get 1 or 2 of them to what? Make payment. Now, the next thing is what? Page. Now, when you have a Facebook account, you have opportunity to create multiple pages. As I said earlier, a business page is a page people can like. That's a business page. It's different from your personal account. Now, if you have plenty pages, you can click on this drop-down arrow. You will see all the pages you have. In fact, if you can't see all, you can type the name of the page here. It will come up. Or you keep typing, it will show you all the pages you have. But for this particular advert, I want to run it on this page. Hassan Ismail, the realtor. So I've selected the page. So it is on this page, my advert is going to appear. Now, dynamic creative, I'm not touching it. Catalog, I'm not touching it. Now, budget and schedule. Budget means how much money do you want to spend every day to run this advert? Ladies and gentlemen, when I started running Facebook ad in 2007, 2008, not for real estate though, for my importation business and other internet stuff. 2007, 2008, I was doing $2, $3 per day. So there was a seminar I went to, and I met Honorable Akinlabi, the owner of NairaBet, the author of How to Sell to Nigerians, Big Money, Small Business, Big Money. So, and I asked him, sir, how much do you spend on adverts when you started Nairaland? He said he spends $5,000 per day. $5,000 per day. When I was still struggling to do $5 per day, that thing changed my way of thinking. So when I was still trying to what? He said, no, don't worry, before the end of the day, we would have made money to cover for that advert, and we'll keep running it. So meaning, if you run any adverts and you spend $10, and that's in return, even $12, you've made money. Now, the good thing about our business is you can spend $100,000 naira on adverts, and you make 3 million naira in commission. So our own is very interesting. Why? Because the product we are selling is what? A high ticket product. Now, the budget, the daily budget is at your discretion. But see, if you are using anything less than $10 per day, you are going to be wasting your time. Now, $10 is about, say, 5,000 naira. So if you are using less than $10 per day, you are wasting your time. What it means is that you are telling Facebook to show adverts of your competitors that are spending $15 before your own. So during rush hour, when people are seated to look at ads, instead of them to be showing your own, they will be showing people who are paying $15, $20, $30 per day. You will first of all show that one to those people as the hot before they now show, like early in the morning, between the hour of 5 a.m. to 8 a.m., people tend to look at adverts more than between that 10 to 4 p.m. You get? So your advert will only be showing between 10 to 4 p.m. The rush hour, they've left you because you are conserving money. I'm not saying you should come and put 100,000 per day, but please don't do anything less than this 398, 3,000, that's $10,000 per day. Now, the next thing is the schedule. Schedule means when do you want the advert to start running and when do you want it to end? See, forget about schedule. I don't do schedule. I love my advert to start running immediately they approve it. And I love to end my advert whenever I feel like ending it. I can just go, pause it and stop it. So forget about schedule. Don't do schedule. You can stop the advert anytime you like. Now, the next thing is your audience. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, please, if you can still hear me, type yes. If you are with me, type yes. Oh, thank you, Jethro. Wow, thank you, guys. Okay, so you see, audience is where the work is. If you are selling property of 10 million naira and you are targeting people in Ijegemo, Ijedodo, Omolete challenge, they will help you spend the money for you. They will waste your time and nothing will happen. They won't buy the property. So under audience, see what Facebook said. Define who you want to see your ads. That's which kind of people do you want this advert to appear to? And Facebook now gave you option. They now give you option that you can change the location, you can select the age, you can select the gender, you can even do detailed targeting. That's you can select their demographics, their interests and behavior. Oh, see, if you know how to use this targeting, you can do a lot of things. Now, you have to be very creative when you are what? Targeting. You have to be what? Very, very creative. Now, if you say, okay, my land is in Ibejuleki, everybody knows Dangote is in Ibejuleki, the refinery, the deep sea port, the free trade zone, the beaches, the airport, everything is there. So people would like to buy, everybody in Nigeria would like to buy property in Lekki. Let me target the whole of Nigeria. You are giving yourself first degree headache because my brothers from the other part of the country, they will sign up for your leads. And if you call them, yes, Salaam alaikum wa hey, you know, they waste your time. And you will be like, is this not this? They will be like, why Magana, you know, you like, this person signed up and is interested in this property. By the time you now find out, you now see that the roadside mechanic in one place in Maiduguri or Kano wasting your money. So ladies and gentlemen, I always advise, try to target locations that are as close as possible to the property you are selling. I'm in Lagos, I'll start with Lagos. So I'll come here, instead of Nigeria, I click on edit and I will type in Lagos. I will type in Lagos. I see Lagos, Nigeria. So I've selected only Lagos. Now you will not say, but people in Port Harcourt, people in Edo State, people in Benin, people in Abuja, they buy property. Yes, you can include them. You can include them. You can put Port Harcourt. You can put Port Harcourt. You can put multiple places that you know that they buy property. But ladies and gentlemen, don't go and put Malaysia, London, USA under Port Harcourt, Lagos, Abuja. No. If you are dealing with Nigeria, make sure the cities are in Nigeria, are all Nigeria. If you want to do diaspora, I will show you how to target people in diaspora. Don't mix them up. If you are doing Nigeria, target cities in Nigeria. Now, when you are doing more than Lagos, in your form, make sure you add location or city, so that by the time you are calling, you know this person is in Abuja, this person is in Port Harcourt. So you can even say, Mr. Yetunde, how is Abuja today? And you see, you can personalize your call to an extent if you choose multiple locations. But if you are using Lagos, just collect their name, email, and phone number. It's okay. Now, the next thing is age. You will now ask yourself, this property I'm promoting, the Gemstone Estate, is 7 million naira. In Nigeria, how old will you be to be able to afford a property of 7 million naira? You now come here, you click on edit. The minimum age here is what? 18, and the maximum is 65. So you start to think, what should be the smallest age for people who are looking to buy property and keep in Ibejuleki? So some people will say 35, some will say 30, but today, people of 25 are able to, you know what, afford properties, even worth much more than 7 million naira. People of 25 are buying houses in Lekki, Ikate, though there are few compared to older age, but there are some of them who are doing this, especially those crypto guys that do cryptocurrency and stuff. Those guys, I went to a developer office, I met a lady, and I was looking at her like a realtor, and when she left, I asked the MD, which realtor is this? He said, no, Oga, this is not a realtor. This is a client. I said, that small girl. The next thing he said was shocking. He said, that small girl just bought 40 plots of land and she has paid 80%. He said, that small girl just bought 40 plots. Though the land is not the 30 million naira land, it's in Ekpe, 1 million, 1.2. But that's about 50 million naira transaction that small girl came to do. So don't underrate them. Some of those young guys, they can do big things. Now, what's the maximum age for people that will be looking at buying property in what? Ibejuleki. You may say, okay, let me put 65. Let me put 60. But see, ladies and gentlemen, people who are older, from the experience I gathered, they don't like buying to hold. They don't like to buy a land that will appreciate in the next 20 years because they are already 60 years. What's the guarantee? By the time they are 80, they will see that investment. So you have to think. But if you want to put 50, 60, 70 age, then your message, your marketing message will be different from people who are much younger. Like if you are targeting people, let's say you come here, the smallest age you took is 40. You now come here, you now choose 60. So you can see those people 40 to 60. It's possible they even have grandchildren. So you can put it in a way that, do you know that if your son or daughter can acquire property for your grandchildren, these grandchildren will be made for life. Do not make the mistake you make while in your prime. Advise your children to buy property for your grandchildren. So you can see your message has to change because of the age of the people you are targeting. In fact, whatever targeting you are doing here, make sure your message suits the kind of, so 65 is too much. I'll just take 50. I'll take 50. Okay, let me do 55. But more elderly people, they prefer to buy, build, put for short let, or do hotel, or they prefer to do that. They don't like this buy and wait. Most of them don't like buy and wait because they feel they may die tomorrow. So they don't want to wait. Now, the next thing is gender. Gender means, do you want to target male or female? Now, let's say you are selling breast lifts. This thing women put to help them lift their breasts. It will be wrong for you to be targeting the men. The men will see it. They will not want to buy it for their wives or girlfriend because it will be like an insult. Are you trying to insult me? Are you trying to say my breast is sagging or I have a falling breast? You get. But you can target women if that's what you are selling, because women will buy that more than men. Men may buy during Valentine and it may even look like an insult. So they may not want to buy that and give to their women. Or even if they know the women have that problem. It's like buying a toothbrush or toothpaste and giving to somebody. It's like I'm telling you your mouth is smelling. You get. So you have to look at the best people you can target. For real estate, target both men and women. Target both of them. Women buy land, men buy land. In fact, the women influence the men to buy the property. You get. So if you go for inspection and the husband and wife come to look at the house or please leave the man, just focus on the woman. The man may be saying, talking, wow, this is nice. The woman will keep quiet, looking at you. By the time they leave there, she's the one that will tell him, that guy is good. He did not even greet me. Say, but the house is okay. That house is not okay. That's the end of the transaction. So you have, and if it's the man, you have to look at if it's the man that is the decision maker. Focus on the man and be respecting the woman too. Or else, when she leaves, she tells you that, she tells him, that place looks somehow, I don't like it. My spirit did not go with it. My spirit did not go with that person. They look like scam. That's the end of it. That's the end of that transaction. So for real estate, target all, men and women is okay. Now, demographics. Demographic means what interests or what are these people thinking about? Somebody that wants to buy land in the Lekki, he will be thinking of things like return on investment, capital appreciation, property investment, property development. So those are the things you type here, return on investment. Can you see? You select it. You can select a lot of interest. What would they be thinking of? Profits, You know, what are they thinking of how to make profits, blah, blah, blah. So you type as much as possible. If you go and type real estate, you will get a lot of people, but these people, 80% of them will be what? Real estate agents, real estate consultants like you. You can even target based on companies, maybe Chevron. See, ladies and gentlemen, you have to know what you are doing. Don't target everybody. If you want to target by a particular industry, let's say oil and gas, target oil and gas. If you want to target people in telecoms, target people in telecoms. If you want to target people in FIRS or NNPC, try to target people in a particular sector so that when you come to your message, for instance, let's say I target people in Chevron. Let me show you. I just selected Chevron. Where is it? You can click on suggestion. It will show you more. Can you see? Based on, can you see Shell, ExxonMobil? Look at ExxonMobil. You can click on suggestion. It will keep giving you more. Now see, if you are selecting a particular industry, let's say oil and gas, telecoms, it's good for you because your message, you can target it to look like the people that are seeing your advert. For instance, if I'm targeting people in the oil and gas industry, my message will look like this. I'll say, are you aware that because of the Dangote refinery coming up in the Ibejuleki, 85% of people in the oil and gas industry are securing their plots in the gemstone estate because of proximity to their houses. Now, from research, we noticed that people in this industry are massive investors in property in these houses. Hope you are one of them. Why not join them? Click sign up to book it. So now you are trying to tell that person that you are being left out. Your colleagues that you are in the office together with, they are not telling you where they are putting their money. Now, so the person will be like, thank God for this information I got. So that land that Mr. Distin bought, must have bought it in Ibejuleki. But bro, no wonder I saw a document. So they will now start thinking in that direction. They too, they will now want to own property in that houses. See, people love to buy, but they hate to be marketed. You have to write your content, your marketing message to look like it is the person that is taking the decision on your own to come for inspection. It is on your own that I decided to buy. So you as a consultant, you call yourself consultant, you carry somebody all the way from Egbeda to Ibejuleki, you cannot show him one single landmark. You just close your mouth. You cannot tell him the upcoming happening or the happenings, the latest thing that the Lagos State government is doing the regional road starting from Freedom Way. Now you can see where VGC now, what you are seeing there, they are trying to do an overhead bridge that will link from that Freedom Way and do it. You just keep quiet and you are a consultant. You want to collect 3 million naira commission when the guy pay or when the woman pay. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't work like that way. And it doesn't mean you should be a talkative. You should be talking sense. If you don't know how to talk sense, go and listen to people who are doing well in the industry. Look at what they are saying. You to try to say it. Copy, make me rich. Yes, people become wealthy, copying what other people are doing. Yes, it's not bad. Look at what other people are doing and do it. So you target your message to look like the kind of audience. Then in that message, you have to give value. Don't just tell them, your mate are buying land in Ibejuleki and you to come and buy. No. They are buying because research has shown that in the next 10 to 15 years, a plot of this land will be worth 80 to 100 million naira. This is what, according to so statistics and social research, that is why people are massively buying this property, because they are pained and unhappy. They miss out Lekki phase 1 when it was 2 million naira. You get, so give value, and you tell them, do you know the amazing thing? Instead of buying this land for 10 million naira, if you pay 7 million naira this week, you will get it. So you have to offer value. Don't just go and copy product of the day, gemstone, a jewel fit for king, overlooking. Nobody will read that. It's too long. Your write-up should be as, okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed. When we get to that point, I will show you how to do your write-up. So you select as much interest as possible. Let me give you one free interest. Look at this. Look at these people. These people buy property. But you have to know how to handle them very well. You don't come like a beggar. You come like a consultant. These guys, frequent international travelers. You click on it, then you click on suggestion. It will show you a lot of people that look like them. See, I just click on suggestion and with suggestions, and it will show you, can you see? Frequent travelers, very property, well-managed, slumbeige. So you select as much interest as possible that is in the industry specific. Don't do wide so that your message can be narrowed. Now, the next thing is what? Facebook will now ask you, where do you want to place this your advert? Do you want automatic placement or do you want manual placement? Now, manual placement means you can decide the advert. Let me show you manual placement. Now, manual placement means you can decide the advert to appear only on Facebook or on Facebook and Instagram. If I click this, it will show that Instagram will not appear. Now, if you don't have an Instagram page for that page, just remove Instagram. If you have Instagram page, select what? Instagram. Facebook will ask you to, and they will show you a place how you can link in your Instagram account to the page during the course of the advert. So you select that. Now, another thing you can do, let me show you another thing you can do. Let me see more options. Okay, no, not that. Let's scroll down. Show more options. Now, can you see under these more options, you can even select the type of phone you would like your advert to appear with. But ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have a lot of money to spend on adverts, don't worry about selecting specific kind of phone. That's, you can, let me show you, click on edit. You can decide to select Android device only, or you select iOS device only. Now, if you select Android device only, you can even decide to select the operating system. You can decide to select operating system. Look at OS means operating system version. The minimum version, you can select it. So if your phone, let me scroll down. Now, the highest operating system is 11.0R for Android. They have Marshmallow, they have Nougat, 7.1, Oreo. In fact, they have 11.0R. They have 10.0Q. I don't even know which one is Q. Now, the higher the operating system of the phone, the lesser the number of people. Let me show you something. Let me close that page. Look at this audience definition. Look at this audience definition. Based on our current selection, our advert can reach about 1.4 to 1.7 million people. Now watch something. Let me go to that place where we are selecting phone. Let me go there. Let me change this operating system, the minimum. Let me change it to maybe 9.0. You will see what will happen to the audience. The audience is loading. The audience has changed to 1.3 from 1.7. Now let me change it to the highest operating system. That's the 11.11, this one, 11.0R. Can you see? The audience have reduced to 429,000 people in the whole of Lagos. Now, you can keep screening. It's good. You can screen people based on their gadget because in the country we are, the more money you have, the more money you spend. So if you can afford to buy phone of 1 million, 2 million naira, then you should be able to buy land of 7 million naira. You get, so that's the idea. You can screen out people based on their devices. So this means even you, the advertiser, you may not see your adverts because you don't have this kind of phone that have this operating. The only way you will know your advert is running is if you come back here to the dashboard, you will not see that the advert is running. But on your Facebook timeline, it will not appear because you have screened out yourself. You don't have that kind of phone. So you will not see. So let's proceed. So we are done with so let's say this is what I decided to select, 11.0. See, once you have audience of 200,000 people and above, it's okay. 200,000 people. You may not have money to even target all of them. Now, with this 429,000 people and my 3,018 naira per day, I will reach about 2,000 to 5,700 per day. This means about 6,000 people will see my advert every 24 hours. Now, depending on what I say to these people, will determine how many of them decide to enter my funnel, which is what? My form. So if I go and say nonsense, they will just be seeing the adverts, they will not respond. My money is going. But if I say something attractive, they will what? Drop their contacts. Because see, people are ready to drop their money when they perceive something will give them value. The phone you are using today, the car you are using today, the house you are living in now is because you perceive this is a good value. That's why you paid money, you part away with your money. So whenever you are running your advert, have that at the back of your mind. What can somebody tell me that will make me drop out of my 10 million in my account, drop 7 million naira to buy this property? So always try to give people value. Now what realtors do today is come and buy, come and buy. Come and buy. This land is good. Come and buy. The ones that are trying, they will now go and be dancing on the land. Come and buy. Come and buy. All that's not value. They are not giving these people value. You have to show them why out of the 1 million realtors in Lagos, they should choose you. They should choose you. And that happens if you can give them what? Information. Inform them. Educate them. Show that you are a consultant. Not an agent that is after collecting their commission and running away. So after this setting, you click on next. And Facebook will now take you to where you are going to run the advert. Now, what you are seeing on this right-hand side, my right-hand side, is a preview of how the advert will look like. So let me scroll down. I'm going to media. Media means where I'm going to add my video, add a picture, flyer, my write-up, everything. So what I want to do is, I don't want all this suggestion Facebook is putting, so I'll click on this recycle bin, remove all. So everything is gone. You can see this right-hand side now is empty. Nothing is there. So I'm going to what? Add a media. Now, people will say, which one is better? Is it picture or video? See, ask yourself if you want to buy a wristwatch and you see two advertisers, one showing the picture of the watch, the other one did a small video. You open the carton, and now use handkerchief, rub the surface, clean it, bring it out, show you it has chronograph, it has this. Who will you go for? You go for the one that is showing video because we are visual people. We want to see what we are buying. And this is property. This is not a property of pure water of 10 naira, 20. We are talking of millions. So people want to have an idea of how the place look like, even before they even decide they want to come for inspection. So I click on video. So you click on what? Upload video. If there are videos on your page already, Facebook will see them. These are some videos on my page already, but if you don't have any, you click on what? Upload. It will go to your laptop and you select the particular video you want to use. So it's trying to go to my laptop. So it went to my laptop and it's showing me some video. Look at this video. This is an ad. Let me show you this video. This is a video I did recently, which is the one I used for that advert that I showed you that I've gotten about 200 leads in the past 2 weeks. Please, if you are still with me, type yes in the group. If you are still with me, type yes. If you are still with me, type yes. Wow, we have spent exactly 1 hour. This is 8:08. We have to round up. We have to round up. So you click on the video you want to upload and it will upload here. You select the video and okay, thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys. So so I select this video, I click on next. Now the video is showing me how it will appear. I click on done and I come, the next thing you will see is the write-up, the primary text. The primary text is your content, is your advert. There was one I used then. That write-up gave me leads at a cheaper price. What I did is I told them, see, property in this place is 25 million naira. But because these people are new and they are looking at winning your trust, they are looking at giving it to you for 7 million naira. You can come, check the property, and it's all yours. But the bad news is they are not giving out lots of plots at that price. They are giving out 10 plots to the first 10 lucky people. So you can see, you have given value, show that it's cheaper. You have shown to them that the offer does not last forever. You have shown scarcity. So we write something attractive here. Let me just copy one there and put. Let me just copy anyone and put there. What's this? What's this? This is not part of the stuff. The advert is trying to close, but I open it again. I press something. I press escape. I press escape on my keyboard and it saws it and the advert saw that it's like I'm trying to close it. I'm not closing it. I'm not closing